You loved me the most before you even found out that I was growing in there. Just a tiny little sprout in your tummy and your heart filled with love. As I grew bigger and bigger, the consequence of the love that you shared with my father. You planned me. You planned all of us. No mistakes. And I wholeheartedly believe that that's true. You were obsessed with your kids. You were loving and kind, playful and goofy. Sometimes you flipped your lid, but it's hard to raise 4 kids on your own while your husband works his hands to the bone to provide for his family. You both did your best. I know you weren't perfect, but you tried. You were present. You worked so hard to protect us. I hated your rules, and I fought back sometimes. I was sneaky and coy. I often undermined your authority, went over your head, appealed to my father and his good graces instead. But that rarely worked. My young mind didn't know that you and Dad worked together. 2 hearts, 1 soul. I understand better now. All those sleepless nights waking up at 2 a.m. with nary a light as you crept through the house and opened each door just to lay eyes on every one of your kids, to make sure that they were all safe. How I adore that trait of yours. You didn't care if you lost sleep. Such a trivial thing, and we reaped all the benefits while you suffered the fallout. I'd say I don't know how you did it, but I know it brought out the crazy in you like it does in me. And every day I think of the sacrifices that you made for your family. It was hard on your body. It was hard on your mind. You had your good days and your bad, and you paid for each one in kind with your sanity, with your health. You were so worried about us that you rarely remembered to care for yourself. But you thought ahead about that, it would seem, when you picked out my father to be on your team. He did what he could to fill in the gaps, do the things that you couldn't, and pick up the slack to help out with us kids. Sure, he did that, of course, but he also took care of you when you couldn't. You were perfectly matched. Then we started having children of our own. The babies you raised all moved out and grown, but your job as Momma, it didn't end there. We had questions. You had answers. You had knowledge to share. When my first child was born, you stayed with me all week, just to show me what to do and help me get sleep. You would have done it for all of us. Hell, you probably did. You were somehow even better as a grandma. You were just so good with kids. I hope to someday be half what you were. I wish I could talk to you, ask how I'm doing so far, 'cause I miss your advice. I miss your hugs. I miss you. But I promise to do my best to make you proud. Sincerely, Kimmy Pooh.